Hi everyone and welcome back. In today's video I'm gonna show you all of my pages in Imagimorphia from Kirby Rosen. I have colored 59 pages out of 80, but I have almost finished another double spread, so you will see at the end of the video. First of all, for the title page and the next pages, maybe I will make like a collage or paint, ink pads, something related to scrapbooking. I don't know, but I will do these pages in a really simple way. I would like to say that I had a lot of inspiration looking at Didi Willingham's channel. I really like what she does. For this first double spread, I have colored the swans with colored pencils from Derwent, the artist's one. They are really hard pencils. They lack of pigmentation. I don't recommend you these pencils. I have used Inktense pencils for the background. And that's it, and a little bit of glitters, gel pens. For these pages, I think it was Prismacolor Premier or maybe Lightfast, I don't remember. For the background here it is watercolor, and for this page it was acrylic paint. I have varnished this page, and sometimes I varnish my pages. I like to do that, so the colored pencils and all of the other materials do not move. Then I have done this one in a Harry Potter way. I really like the Dementors. I have added them with acrylic paint. All of this part is acrylic paint. For the train it is Prismacolor Premier pencils, and for the ground it is watercolor. Then this one is really recent. I have done this part with Inktense pencils. For the background it is crayon, something, I don't remember if it was gelatos or something like that. And for the wings here it is watercolor, glitter watercolor. Then I have done the panda with acrylic paint, Inktense for the doodles, and also acrylic paint for the bamboo forest. Oh, it's not really realistic, but I've done this in a really easy way, and I really like this background. This double spread was the first one I have ever done in all of my Kirby Rosen books. It was back in October 2018. I don't remember. I think the first layer for the bird was watercolor, and then Prismacolor Premier. Prismacolor Premier for the butterflies and all of the doodles. And for the background it is black gesso. And I have varnished, a few years later, I have varnished this double spread. I really like this one, it is a good memory. Then I have done the skeletons with this side with watercolor pencils and this side with watercolor, and also watercolor for the background. I really liked a neutral colors for the background. I wanted to simplify because they have a lot of doodles. There are a lot of doodles in these pages. It is quite difficult to color with colored pencils. It's not boring when you use a watercolor material. This page, yeah, for the boats and the water it is Prismacolor Premier and Gangui pencils, and for the sky it was Neo Colors too. And for this page it's varnish. This one is varnish, Prismacolor Premier for King Kong and the City, and for the sky it is acrylic paint. And I used to use very cheap acrylic paint. Now I'm lucky, I have PBO Liquitex, it is way better. This double spread was like a test. So for this side, the animals are done with gouache paint, and this side was done with acrylic paint, and then I added watercolor. So as you know, it was very difficult for this side because the gouache moves with water. So I really like this one, this side. This side is better. You can see the animal here is not okay. And I added a little bit of foil paper, and it was the first time. I'm trying sometimes to use a different medium, different papers, different things. For this double spread, the background was done with watercolor. I have drawn some ants here in the background, and for the dragon fruits, these were done with Inktense pencils, only Inktense, and a few Posca acrylic marker. For this one, I added the background with mountains, deers, some Christmas trees, the toys, and yeah, the toys in the spider web. I added some ornaments here all the way. The background was done here, it was done with watercolor, and for the wood it was done with Inktense pencils, and for the little toys with Prismacolor Premier. Then this one is the most recent I have done. I wanted to make like a vintage double spread with an inspiration from Jules Verne, but yeah, it was not easy. It was not easy at all. So this double spread was done with watercolor for the sky and Inktense pencils. Yeah, it's done. Oh, I have this one. Maybe I will do this double spread in September, but I don't know for now. I don't want to rush. For this one, I added the characters, and if I remember, yes, all of this, the tree, the background, all is watercolor, and I don't remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you what it is. The gold in the tree is gold interference gel from PBO. It's really good. It's really good. I added a little bit of white ink also from Colorex, and for the characters maybe it is Prismacolor Premier. This double spread is the second I have made, and for the deers and for the doodles it is Prismacolor Premier. For the background it is acrylic paint. I was watching Didi Willingham's video, I remember. A little bit of glitter, yeah, it was fun. For this double spread, I wanted to adapt the movies from Harry Potter. So here you can find the dragons, Buck, Hedwig, Hogwarts Castle. I copy my Hedwig on my arm here on my coloring book, and here is Hogwarts. So it was fun to do. Here is Harry Potter with the spell on the middle. And all of this, for the doodles, it was colored pencils, maybe Prismacolor Premier, and Inktense pencils. For the castle, it was drawing pencils, and for the background, it is watercolor. Then for this double spread, I used polychromos pencils for the rabbits, For the mushrooms, it is Winsor and Newton pencils. And for the grass, it is Arteza pencils. And for the sky, always watercolor. And a little bit of ink from Colorex. Then for this one, it was I adapted this page from Mortal Engines. The movie is really good. I recommend you. So this side is the good side and this one is the villains. So I added the scarf. Here is a reference to the movie also here, and also I added the backgrounds. I added the mountains you can see at the end of the movie. So for the background it is watercolor, and here it is graphite and Inktense, and for the metal it is Lightfast pencils. For this double spread, it is drawing pencils, Guangui pencils, Neocolors too for the doodles, and for the background it was maybe watercolor pencil with medium iridescent from Winsor and Newton. Yeah, you can see it shines. I added the character from the aerial. I just copied it, I don't know how to draw. And also with the Nemo characters I copied. Then for the animals I used Lightfast pencils, and here it is acrylic, and for this side watercolor. I used a little bit of gel pens for this page. For this one, it is watercolor for the background and graphite and Inktense pencils. It's really easy using watercolor pencils when you have a lot of doodles. It's way better. For this page, I will use a purple color for the background, and for this one, a green color for the background, and I will mix like the robots you just see. For this page, I have an idea of a movie, but I don't know. Sometimes I put my ideas in a paper and I will see. For this page, I have used watercolor for the background, and I just added a little bit of colored pencils, but for the first layer, for the doodles, it was watercolor. And I used, I'm gonna show you, I really like this marker and I recommend you 100% the Pete Artist Pen Brush White from Faber-Castell. This is the white thing you can see on my page. I really like this one. So, and then here for this part, for the orange, I used Colorsoft pencils. Oh, it sticks a little bit. For the dinosaur, so for this part, yeah, for all of this, and again, I varnished it. So for all of this, I used Prismacolor Premier, and for the background, I used acrylic paint. And here are the characters. Here is Blue, you can see in Jurassic World movies. It was a long double spread, but I really like it. For this double spread, I wanted to make it like as if it was a Fantastic Beasts double spread. So for the doodles, I hid the doodles with acrylic paint. For the sky, it is watercolor, and for the horses and the coach, it is Inktense pencils. And I used also a little bit of oil pastel from Sennelier. Then for this one, it is all Prismacolor. It was really long. This one was really hard to do. And for the background, it is watercolor and new colors too. So this one, I really like this one. And I will make this one with watercolor pencils, Inktense or graphite ink. I want to do this one. I want this one to be the last one. The last but not the least. I really like this double spread, and I have seen someone added a pyramid in the background, and I would like to make a similar background. Then this one is really special. I didn't know what to do, so I used the best colors of the world. Yes, I used fluorescent colors. So all of this part is acrylic paint. The background, it is black gesso, and for the butterfly and the thing here, it is Holbein pencils. And I varnish it. In August, I will do those pages. Yeah. These are simple. They are simple for me. This one was done with polychromos pencils, and for the background, neocolors too. This one was made, all of this was made with watercolor. I wanted to train because it's not that simple. Watercolor is really good, it's really fun, really relaxing, but you have to think about the shadows and the light. Oh, this one was really difficult. I wanted to use the pastel colors. Yeah. For the background, I don't like the background. It is watercolor from Sennelier. The glitter one, it's awful. You have glitter all over your hands, and it is. I have varnished it. I used fixative, and it's still and it moves. It's oh my gosh. And for the shells, it is watercolor, pastel watercolor from Grabi. I really like. I'm gonna show you the Grabi palette. So this is the palette I used, and for this palette you can find it on AliExpress at maybe around 20 euros. It is really cheap. You have pastel colors. I really like those two rows here. Here is the fluorescent colors. I used the green and the yellow in a spooky page recently. Really good watercolors. You have grays. You have some gray colors. You don't have in all of the palette in watercolor, you don't have gray colors like that. I really like this row. Yeah, I really recommend you this palette. Then I have the snails to do. Oh, this double spread. Maybe I will make like a horrific double spread. Yes, for Halloween, because I don't know what to do for October. And you can see the blue, because I used fixative on the other side, the blue transferred. Then I have this double spread of the feathers. I will make a galaxy background, and all of the feathers, maybe I will make them with paint, and I will write the name of the bird, because I would like to make realistic feathers. I will write the name just below the feather. Maybe I will do that. Then for the fox, I've done the background with watercolor. And for the doodles, I don't remember, maybe it is watercolor or Inktense pencils, and for the head it is Lightfast pencils and a little bit of Jelly Roll. And that's it. Oh, for this page I will hide the doodles. I will make the bird maybe with colored pencils or paint, I don't know for now. And here I will make paint. And for the last one, I have continued a little bit. I have colored this part just a few days ago. I have used watercolor for the background, and I have used Prismacolor Premier and Holbein pencils. I wanted this double spread to be like in the Avatar movie. It is a horse you can find in the movies. Yeah, and that's it for this book. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just tell me in the comments below. I will be happy to answer you. I hope you have a great day. So yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.